It's a tradition at Foxcroft for the seniors to elect their graduation day speaker. So it is my pleasure to welcome Gaby to the podium.
Okay. Thank you again, Ms. Walker. That was a beautiful speech, and it's a very hard act to follow. Good morning. My name is Gabriella Peniteri, and I would like to begin with some well-deserved thank yous. Thank you, esteemed faculty and staff, for teaching and supporting me through a big period of transition in my life. You hold together this school, and I'm thankful every day. My only regret is that I didn't get to thank you more during my time here. Thank you to my family and the families of my classmates for giving us this opportunity. I know I haven't said this enough, but I truly mean it when I say that every day I'm thankful that you allowed me to come to this school. You helped give us this opportunity to meet new people and experience new things while creating memories that will last a lifetime. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates. You all have given me something that I've never had before, true belonging. I am thankful every day that I got to meet each and every one of you, and everyone sitting before me is an extraordinary person. And even though my time with you is ending, the memories I have with you will remain in my heart forever. So thank you, truly thank you. My life is forever changed by each and every one of you. This past week, while walking down the halls of Schoolhouse, nostalgic memories filled my mind. I remembered the fear I felt the first day coming to Foxcroft. Scared and unsure, I tried my hardest to adapt to a new environment. And coming from Florida, I wasn't sure of a lot of things. I wasn't sure if I'd fit in or transition into such a small school or even handle the colder winters. I remember closing my eyes before Foxhound choosings and repeating to myself, "You just need one friend, then I swear you can do it." I opened my eyes and tried my hardest, but my fear overcame me, and I didn't talk to anyone. Then, when I felt I had lost all hope, a girl approached me and said, "I don't really know anyone here, and you are sitting alone, so can we eat together?" And to this day, I'm thankful that she spoke to me. So thank you, Meredith. The entirety of my experience has been moments like these, reminding me of the reasons why I love this school. My freshman year was a year defined by these moments, enjoying the small victories alongside my friends and living for the now. I have memories of giggling on the sleeping porch, evading the watchful eyes of Miss Heidi. I remember playing in my first Foxhound game while the entire school cheered for me and my classmates placed their trust in me. Sophomore year was a darker time in my life. I no longer lived in the same dorm as my classmates and missed Reynolds. I was lonely, not having my new network of friends, and I wondered if the rest of high school would feel like this. Thankfully enough, as I settled into my dorm, the moments I had with my roommates were the funniest I ever experienced. I remember one time after study hall, my friends and I had a dance party, and somehow I ended up dancing on the table. Picture the scene, 10:15 at night, while Pitbull's playing in the background, a girl on the table dancing while her two friends cannot control their laughter. To my dismay, as the scene played out, a tired, weary-eyed weekend relief walked in. And in that moment our eyes met, I swear I saw my world end. I have never been so embarrassed in my life, and at that moment I wished to go away. But thankfully enough, all she did was let out a little sigh and giggle, and as she closed the door, my friends and I have never laughed harder. My sophomore year reminded me to laugh through the pain, because sometimes that is all you need. I truly lived the moment in hopes of creating as many memories as possible. Junior year, the future finally became the deciding factor in my life. I began to place more pressure on how colleges would view me, rather than enjoying my youth. I spent most nights calculating what GPA I needed in order to get into what colleges I wanted, and I scrambled to finish work and spent every free moment sleeping. Regardless, my roommates always saved me, and we always found time to prank one another. These moments helped me find balance in my life. I remember to be young and enjoy high school, and not to be dictated by milestones. Senior year changed me. The battle between feeling ready to leave and wanting to stay forever rattled my mind. The first half of the year went by in a blur. I was so engulfed by dreams of the future that days passed by as I forgot to enjoy the moment. These past few months, though, reminded me to make memories with my friends. I looked at old pictures and reminisced with friends about old haircuts in past years. We talked about the change everyone went through while looking at pictures from freshman year, seeing entire new people. And I finally realized what I gained during my time at Foxcroft: a family. A family that will always be part of my heart. I have witnessed as my friends overcame hardships, dealt with stress, and celebrated in victories. But we have never done it alone. We have always done it together. I see before me people who can and will change the world. The minds of the class of 2015 are not only intellectual, but also a kind. The world will be a better place because of all of you. In ending this speech, I hope to remind everyone that although the moments we have together are fleeting, we must remember to enjoy them. We must live for the moment because tomorrow is not guaranteed. We must not fear the future and forget the present. We must live for the now. The memories we create will live on in our hearts, but we can only create them when we allow ourselves to enjoy the moment. Foxcroft has taught me this important lesson. Although there were moments I felt the pain would overcome me, the support and love I felt from my class reminded me of happiness. We relished in small victories, giggled to our heart's content, and cried together. An excerpt from The Perks of Being a Wallflower in the final letter by Charlie's embodied my feelings about living for the moment. Quote, "I know there are people who say all these things don't matter, and there are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I am here and I'm looking at her, and she is so beautiful, and I can see it. This one moment when you know you're not a sad story. You are alive, and you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder, and you're listening to that song and that drive with the people you love the most in this world. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite. Thank you, and we finally did it, class of 2015.